Welcome back, and we're coming to you from the Kiritliya House or the Geyer Anderson Museum. We're in the open court. We're surrounded by the beautiful environment of Islamic Cairo. We have the mashrabiyas. We are now in the courtyard that leads to the area, the indoor area of the house, where we can see the haram lake, which is the ladies' area, and the salam lake, and more. And in this segment, we will be talking about the beauty of Egypt. Of course, this is a beautiful place, but the beauty of Egypt extends beyond the historical sites. We have the desert, we have the vegetation, we have the river Nile as well as the seas. Egypt is rich in its beauty, it's rich in its cultural heritage and in its people as well. And out of that belief, a group of young people, they started an initiative in 2016 called Egypt is Beautiful, and it's upon the shoulders of these youth that introducing the beauty of Egypt and raising the cultural heritage awareness is being undertaken. I'm happy to have with me Mr. Ahmed Hatem Hamid Shafai. He's founder of Egypt Beautiful Initiative, and also Mr. Kareem Ayman Hussein, and he's also another founder of the initiative. We will be learning more about from them right now, and welcome with us.
Welcome to Nile Cruise, and let's start with the name of the initiative. Egypt is Beautiful, and what's the aim and the purpose of this initiative?
Firstly, our main purpose is to work hard for encouraging the tourism and encouraging the hidden treasures in Egypt. Also, we started to make some videos and some initiatives like cleaning streets, riding bikes, planting, something like that. But in 2018, we started to go on another track. To encouraging the Egyptian people who live actually in Europe to invest in Egypt and to invest a great amount of money for working for projects inside Egypt.
What about the tools you're using to be able to promote for your initiative?
The first tool we use is the videos production. The videos production can reach to a lot of people and with a lot of sites, and then the people, when they see and listen, they will persuading fastly more than anything.
And how did you come up with this idea?
Idea mainly it's about our country. When the guys show me the videos about our country, and they convinced me more about the beauty of the country. I didn't saw a lot of things in Egypt. I didn't travel a lot in Egypt. Mainly I'm staying in Europe, so to be specific, in Cyprus, I'm teaching there. When they started to show me how I can invest in Egypt, how I can show people in Europe that our country is beautiful and safe, and they can come to see Egypt and see how beauty is our country.
Now, definitely as founders, each of you has a different job description. You must have divided the work among you. So would each of you tell me now his role in the initiative?
Actually, he came for the initiative later on. He plays.
No, what about your role
okay.
in the initiative?
My role,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But I'm like the founder. I decided to play important role for gathering contacts, and also make some contacts for the ministries and for the government to reach to more people inside Egypt.
And Kareem?
I'm more to help from outside. Also, I'm just new with the guys, so I'm starting to learn more from them. Knowing a lot of stuff about the country itself, and about how I can invest in this country. That's the main rule. Maybe I will figure out more, and that's beautiful about to figure out about your country after this time.
Okay, what about the other members in your team? What are their roles? What they are doing?
We have a lot of members now. We are about 70 members. We have different job descriptions, some working for shooting, some working for communicate the social media pages, on the social media pages, and also some people work to to have a lot of contacts to develop our project later on.
Now, to what extent do you feel that this initiative and visiting different areas in Egypt changed you as an individual? And if each of you would answer individually.
Okay. You can
I
start.
would like to start.
For me, I started to figure out new places. I didn't saw this place before. For example, I never knew about this place. I never knew about this mosque, but now I know about it. I also never been to a lot of places in Egypt. So when I met the guys and they started to show me their videos, and I was surprised that we have a lot of beautiful places in Egypt. It it shocked me because I thought we don't have stuff like this. So I started to explore more. I started to search more to know about the places in Egypt, and I figured out we have a lot of different kinds of tourism we can use in Egypt.
What about you?
About me, I think that I changed my mind 180 degrees. That also I have a lot of some ideas that help me for promoting myself, for being a helpful one, and something like that. So I think that it's an important thing for me to learn myself and to being a good person.
Okay, how about the funding this initiative? Definitely, you need money to in order to help you.
Till
in what
now,
you're doing.
till now we pay from our pockets. We didn't have a lot of a lot of fund, but I think that later on we will get sponsors to reach for the good product of our initiative.
Now I understand that you do a lot of things. You do plant trees, you do bike rides, and so on and so forth. I'm really interested in the community service initiative. So would you tell us a bit about some of the activities you've held that contributed to the community and you feel that it really made a difference?
Till now, we changed our minds. We planting trees and go cycling for 2 years or 1 year ago. But now we decided to change our mind to make something different. Is to how to contribute with people and how to combine to with the Egyptian people to reach for the foreign one.
Now, which areas did you plant trees in?
Sorry.
Where did you plant the trees?
We plant the trees for several places like 6 October City and also Nasr City. And also we going to the randomly streets. We didn't decide to plant in one place only, but I think we have now for 300 trees. Yes, 300 trees that we planting by ourselves.
Oh, that's
Any
great.
initiative at the beginning, people who launch it, they are enthusiastic at the beginning, but by time their enthusiasm fades away. So how do you see the future of your initiative?
For me, I see that many people like me will come and try to help Ahmed and to make it bigger, to achieve more, and to make more people know about us as an initiative. Also to make more people interested and want to help and willing to help and to expand, reach more people as much as we can, mainly outside Egypt, because there's a lot of Egyptians who don't know about our country.
Now, what about the bike riding? Where did you go? And definitely that's quite interesting because it's a culture that we acquired recently, especially with President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi when he first came to office and he started riding the bike. Everybody wanted to ride a bike. So tell us a bit, where did you go and how many were there who joined you in that
we decided
initiative?
to have different destinations to reach all the places in Cairo. Firstly, we have like a marathon, which we have about 60 bikes, and then we go together from Mohansin to Smart Village, which about 30 kilometers. And then we have a lot of bikes, a lot of rides in the tourists places, like tourism places, like pyramids, like Cairo Tower and Qasr al-Nil Bridge, something like that.
Okay, Egypt is beautiful, your initiative. Tell us experience about a person who lives abroad. Uh, Tell us your experience there, and what did you think about Egypt when you were living outside Egypt?
When I came back at the first place, you know, it's not a huge difference as we thought. Um, Actually, it's just like we are there. They are more organized as a people. Just if we are going to organize ourselves, I think we can do a lot of stuff. If we are paying more efforts in our jobs and doing what we can do without thinking about what we are going to gain, I think we will do a lot. We can do a lot.
Now, what about the expats community in Cyprus? Are you a big community, and are you communicating together or not?
Usually, whenever you travel, you will find the Egyptians find each others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were like 70 persons who know each others. We are always meeting. We're always seeking for the Egyptian food. You know, we always waited for anyone who's coming from Egypt to get an Egyptian food with them. It was more like a family. It's more like family. Egyptians together outside are more like family.
So, do you plan to travel again, or you're gonna stay here in Egypt with your initiative?
Actually, at this moment, I'm thinking I'm going to settle down here in Egypt for a while
Here.
at least.
Are you here with your family, like your parents, your family, or you're on your
Yeah,
own
my
now?
family is here.
Your family is here, so you
Yeah.
were away in Cyprus
Yeah, I
on
was
your
away
own.
by myself, but now I'm back to my family.
So, what's your advice for the youth who are eager to travel outside Egypt and to live abroad? What's your advice to them?
You know, trust me, it's not heaven. Everything has its advantage and disadvantage. You are losing a lot of stuff by staying by yourself there. It's not that easy. You can do a lot of stuff here is a youth guys who started to do something to help themselves and help their country. They started by videos, just the videos to promote for their countries. Now I'm helping the guys to change the initiative to become a company to promote for our country and do a lot of stuff. You can do something in your country. Just pay an effort. You are going to pay an effort there. Pay it in your country.
Now, Ahmed, what's your dream? What's your dream for this initiative in particular and in general for yourself?
In general, my dream is to persuade about 1 million people to invest in Egypt, outside Egypt, which will help us to make the country more promoting about the economic and about the society.
Yeah. What about? Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, my particular dream
Yeah.
is now is I think that we can catch our dream now is that the initiative will change to company and we will play more efforts. But I think that it's a good particular dream for us.
What about you, Kareem?
I'm sharing the guys the dream.
Same dreams.
Yeah, same dreams now.
Yeah.
So, what is the plan that you're gonna do next with Egypt is beautiful, apart from the company that you wanna launch?
Okay, our plan is to produce more videos. We decided to have 40 videos this year, and also we have different target of audience that we're going to targeted the people who live in Latin America, for example, which we have about 4,000 people there. Also, we decided to target the people they live in Argentina for a long time. I think that the people there want to return to Egypt now, and they immigrate for 30 years ago. So when they listen about Egypt and when they say that let's go to Egypt and let's return it, they have a lot of dreams there to invest their money here.
Well, I'd like to thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Ahmed
Thank you
Hatem.
so
Thank you
much.
very much, Mr. Kareem Ayman, members and founders of Egypt is Beautiful. Thank you very much for
Thank
this
you. It was nice
interview.
Thank you. And now we're moving to a quick break, so please stay tuned.